Okay, now we're going to look at solving inequality with the distributive property. Okay, so we're going to solve it just like we would an equation. Again, my strategy is to always draw the line down the middle. You don't have to do that. I use it because it helps me stay organized. A lot of the times we make mistakes in math, not because we don't know how to do it, but because we are not staying organized. We're always going to try to get rid of any parentheses we see first through the distributive property, and then we'll combine those like terms. The goal is to get the variable on one side and the constants on the other. Remember, the constant is just a fancy word for numbers. So this -2 means I have this 2 times. Now I could write this out 2 times, or I could multiplying it. Usually multiplying it takes a little bit less time, so we're going to do that. Notice how I'm writing out this step before I do it instead of trying to keep that all in our head. Our brains do a lot during the day, so we don't want to overload them. Take the time to do your extra steps like that. We're going to bring down that 10. Nothing happened to it. We're just bringing it down so we don't forget about them. Now we have our 2-step equation, so we're going to combine like terms. We want our constants on one side. I see this -2 right here. He wants to join his friend 10. If I add 2 to -2, that's my additive inverse property, and it gives me 0, so that goes away, comes 0. Whatever I do to one side, I'm going to have to do to the other, so I'm going to add 2 to the other side, and that gives me 12. Notice how I'm copying down my inequality symbol. You want to make sure you have nice clean math. Eventually one day you will take geometry, and in geometry you have to do proofs. So you're helping later you out if you get used to writing all these steps out nice and clean. I have 2 x's over here and 12 here. I want to figure out what 1x equals. The identity property tells me I can divide a number by itself to get 1, so I'm going to divide 2 to get that 1. Whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. 12 divided by 2 is 6. I did not multiply or divide by a negative, so I am good. I don't have to flip the sign. Make my little number line over here. 6 is that rock star number. To the right we'll have 7, to the left we'll have 5. Now I notice here I've got that equal to line, so I'm going to make sure I color it in. That way if someone looks at my drawing, they know that 6 counts and works for this problem. Now x is less than 7, so I'm going to color in this way. You can always check that by plugging in a number on the side. So I'm going to plug in 5. 5 is less than 6, so that works out. I graphed it correctly. Remember, you can always make up different numbers in these spots and try to solve it. Highly recommend you do that.